Welcome back, everybody, to my last brain cell. Happy Friday, Junior. You feel me? Um, yeah, I guess that's really it. Yeah, happy Friday, Junior. I will be honest, cause you know me. I'm all about transparency with you guys. This episode is pre-recorded. I feel like that feels redundant because every episode realistically is pre-recorded because it's always going to be recorded before you guys see it. But what I really mean by that is that what I usually do is I record the episodes day of, in the moment. You know what I mean? Just so like any thoughts that I may have will be fresh. So I shoot day of, but I got a lot going on. I got a lot going on today in particular when this episode is coming out. So I decided that I should probably pre-record this episode. Today I'm going to be with my new lady friend. We're going to a wedding, and I'm really looking forward to that. I really enjoy spending time with her, so this should be this should be just as fun. But anyway, enough about me simping in my personal life. I know why you're here. Question of the day. And question of the day, I'm in an anime mood mainly because it's the new season. I think I mentioned in the previous episode, it's the new season of anime. Meaning new anime is dropping for summer 2025. So today's question of the day for those of you, and it's never mind. I'm not gonna explain myself any more than I need to. I'm just gonna ask the question. Today's question of the day is that what is a fictional place or what is a place in anime that you would love to get drunk at? It could be like a historical place. It could be a setting. It could be whatever you want, right? Like when I originally thought about this answer, or this question, I should say, my first thought was I want to be on the Barate, right? Where Luffy found Sanji, like a boat restaurant just sounds super lit. But then I was like, nah. That's just a nice restaurant to go to, right? I would love to go dine there. I'd love to be a patron at the Barate, but I don't want to necessarily get drunk there. You know where I would love to get drunk? Because I feel like the vibes would be at an all-time high. Ichiraki Ramen. Get me to the ramen spot that held Naruto down all throughout the years when he didn't have no coin because the third Hokage fucked him over and didn't really do what his father asked him to. Yeah. Bring me to Ichiraku Ramen because I know that sake there is going to be fire. And I know that every bowl of fucking ramen I eat is going to be better than the last because I'm just going to be so drunk and chilling and enjoying life. So run me to Ichiraki Ramen real quick, real fast, right now to get drunk. Yeah, I think that'd be the vibe. What do you guys think? What place in anime would you want to get drunk at? There's so many options. And like I said, right, you don't have to necessarily pick a place that is a restaurant. Like it could be the Going Merry. It could be, I don't know, man. It could literally be anywhere. It could be anywhere that you think you have a good time being drunk. And the Going Merry, honestly, might be an answer. Like if you're chilling with Zoro and he's just throwing it back, pause. Like he's just chugging a bunch of sake, like sake. Hey, that might could be the move. But again, it's up to you. Let me know in the comments what your answer is gonna be. And as you can tell, I have been kind of, I don't know how to put it, but like, what's what I'm looking for? Stalling because I didn't get a chance to put together an actual single piece this time. That's kind of hurtful. That shinks the pride there just a little bit. I was doing good, like I was I was putting together at least a piece, an episode, and now I've broken that streak, man, and I'm still just chatting to see if I can somehow. You know, it's fucked up. Like this is definitely from the same character. It's two halves of his eye, but they don't link. How freaking unfortunate. Wow, that's crazy. Like what? What are the odds? What are the odds? Wow, that's messed up, y'all. I don't feel bad for stalling, and maybe I should. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on, and we're gonna get to Cards Against Humanity. You know, Cards Against Humanity is super interesting because I like Pick Your Poison was cool. Whoops, because it gave a lot of different options. It was like, hey, this is a would you rather scenario. But Cards Against Humanity is create the scenario yourself and see what you think best aligns, not only with what the question is, but with your sense of humor. And with that, I'm just really showing everything. With that said, we're gonna go ahead. Yeah, you might as well. Yeah, let's get this card, man. Let's see what this card's saying. See what this card's talking about. Mr. and Mrs. Diaz, we called you in because we're concerned about Cynthia. Are you aware that your daughter is blank? Mr. and Mrs. Diaz, yo, Cynthia got something going on. Yes, I wonder what's gonna be. This should be very interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and choose that one. I accidentally saw one of the answers that just happened to be in this box, and it was penis breath, and it's the funniest fucking thing. Wow. I am not mature at all. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Diaz, we called you in because we're concerned about Cynthia. Are you aware that your daughter is friction? Are you aware that your daughter is jerking off into a pool of children's tears? Are you aware that your daughter is Justin Bieber? We're gonna go backwards. Next, just a lot. We're gonna leave the one that I know is gonna win because it's the funniest one, and the one that you guys should obviously assume is gonna win for last. So we're gonna go from least funny to hilarious. So, are you aware your daughter is friction? Nah. The friction could probably work somewhere else, but it doesn't work. Like friction might have even been something that Tim Allen was afraid of. You know what I mean? Like if Tim Allen had to save Christmas and he was afraid of friction, that might have been something. Nah, I take it back. I don't remember what the answer was, but that might have been something. You feel me? So, but disqualified. Justin Bieber. Your daughter is Justin Bieber. That would be the craziest revelation to have as a parent. Like, what do you mean my daughter is Justin Bieber? Like, what is this, Hannah Montana? No, it's Cynthia Bynthia, and your daughter is fucking Justin Bieber. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, you better talk to her. Her grades is slipping. Like, she's an amazing performer, but she can't keep doing it. She gotta fucking pick a side. That might have been a good answer. We could have finessed that really well. However, we called you in because we're concerned about Cynthia. Are you aware that your daughter is jerking off into a pool of children's tears? I mean, what else can the answer be at that point? What else should the answer be at that point is the real question. Nothing else. It has to be jerking off into a pool of children's tears. Like I don't have to explain it. It just is funny. But I will explain it because could you imagine being a principal or whoever walking by seeing this girl jerking off into a fucking like pleasing herself into a pool of children's tears that she collected herself? Hilarious. Huh? I can see South Park doing some shit like that. Yeah, y'all remember? Speaking of children's tears, y'all remember when Eric Cartman ate that Scott Tenorman's tears after feeding him his parents? Hilarious, crazy, unhinged shit. But anyway, yeah. Let me know what you guys would have picked, Mr. and Mrs. Diaz. We called you in because we're concerned about Cynthia. Are you aware your daughter is friction. Are you aware your daughter is Justin Bieber? Are you aware your daughter is jerking off into a pool of children's tears? Put in the comments below. Don't let me persuade you. Obviously, you're your own person. Put in the comments below, and I'll get the wheel of fun. All right, Wheel, don't let me down. Whoo! Kid! Yo, a double dose of anime is crazy. I mean, not much has changed, right? Let's see if I got anything that I have been watching just in the background. Still trying to get through Free Run. Still a really good show. I am enjoying it. Oh, okay. I got it. So I read manga, right? And because of that, I feel like I run into the issue that I run into, but I think I run into this issue more so with manga than I did with books. And I think with books, it's because I have to create the entire world in my head. So a lot of my brain allocates resources to that, and this thing is probably the last thing I'm thinking about. I almost choked myself with my own hair. I know I need a haircut. I thought I have one by now and been talking to you guys, but because of when this is pre-recorded, I won't have a haircut yet. So leave me the fuck alone. But yeah, because books, I'm building the entire world in my head. The resources are allocated to that. So like this thing that I think about when I'm reading manga is only like, this is my only concern because I see everything else, right? It's artwork is right there. I see the characters, I see the world, I see everything, I see the action, like everything is right in my face. One thing that I find that I sometimes want to throw a temper tantrum with, only initially, is when the voice I have in mind for a character doesn't match when I hear the character. It hasn't happened yet, and maybe not at least, and I have to say yet because I didn't start reading manga until recently, and for a lot of these manga, um they were animated I was already watching, so I already had a preconceived notion of what this person was going to sound like and their mannerisms, right? Because the show already fed that information to me. But for things like Mashal, for example, I've read Mashal, Dan and Chainsaw Man. I read before watching the shows, and I will say that while I don't remember how I was doing the voices in my head, the voices that I hear are really good. Another good one is Haikyuu. Like, I don't remember how I had the voices in my head, but I know that the voices I heard were like, yeah, nope, this is pretty fucking spot on. There are some times when I'm like, this character shouldn't have this voice, especially if I read the manga. I don't think they should have that voice. But there are definitely times when I'm like, nah, yeah, the student knew what they were doing. But I say all that to say, so I've been reading Kagurabachi. If you're not reading Kagurabachi, get your fucking life together. So I've been reading Kagurabachi, right? And Kagurabachi, in my head, at least for his character specifically, I already have a voice in my head of what he should sound like. I can't speak for everybody, but for the main character of that story, I have an idea of what he should sound like. And I think for him specifically, I would be upset if it doesn't sound like this. And I don't know if this will make sense to you guys, but the guy, speaking of Mashal, the guy who voices Mashal, and he also voices Stark and Freerun, I think he'd do a fantastic Kagurabachi. I think he'd match the mannerisms. He'd get the grisliness of the voice. Like, I think he could do it really well. But that's just me. You know what I mean? But let me know what you guys think. I try to keep this episode kind of sweet and the anime talk kind of short, especially because I just gave y'all anime the other day. Like, we just had anime the other day. So I try to keep this one short and sweet for you guys. But put in the comments, you feel me? Let me know if there are manga that you read and that you hear the voices for, and if there are moments where you've already created a voice in your head, and if the show doesn't match what you are hearing, you want to throw a temper tantrum like I sometimes want to. Put in the comments, and please, 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 please remember, y'all, we are looking for Mission 1K, 1,000 subscribers. I know it's a big hurdle, but I believe in us. So please help me out. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I got it this time for sure. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you share it with the homies. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Till next time, y'all. This is King Echo signing off.